Every few months, it feels like there's a new airline taking off in India. We already have IndiGo flying more than half of all domestic passengers. Air India is trying to make a grand comeback under the Tatas. Akasa is expanding rapidly, and Air India Express is pushing its low cost model. But here's the big question: are we entering an aviation bubble? Could too many airlines fighting for the same passengers actually be bad for the industry? Let's break this down. For almost 2 decades, IndiGo has been the clear winner in India's skies. It controls more than 60% of the domestic market, which means 6 out of 10 people flying within India are likely boarding a blue IndiGo aircraft. The airline has mastered low cost efficiency, quick turnarounds, and massive fleet orders. More than 1,000 planes on order, making it one of the biggest customers of Airbus in the world. But here's the catch: IndiGo's dominance has also created a huge target on its back. New players see that if they can even grab 10 to 15% of the market, it's worth billions. That's where the challengers come in. Take Akasa Air for example. Launched in 2022, it started with just a few planes but has already grown to more than 20 aircraft, with international flights now in the mix. Backed by late billionaire Rakesh Jhunjhunwala's vision, Akasa is trying to play the cool, friendly, low-cost airline, something like the Southwest Airlines of India. Then there's Air India Express, now merged with Air Asia India under Tata's strategy. With a simplified brand and modernized fleet, it wants to dominate both domestic budget travel and short-haul international routes like Dubai, Singapore, and Bangkok. On paper, this all sounds like great news for passengers: more airlines, more competition, and cheaper fares. But there's a flip side. India is one of the fastest growing aviation markets in the world, but it's still not that big compared to giants like the US or China. In fact, even with rapid growth, less than 5% of Indians fly regularly. This means the pool of passengers is limited and airlines are burning cash trying to outdo each other for the same customers. We've seen this before. Remember Kingfisher Airlines or Jet Airways? Both tried to expand aggressively, both fought price wars, and both collapsed under financial pressure. In aviation, growth can be a double-edged sword. So why are new airlines still entering such a risky business? The answer is in India's potential. Every forecast, from IATA to Boeing, predicts that India will become the third largest aviation market in the world within this decade. As more people join the middle class, the demand for air travel will explode. Airlines don't want to miss the gold rush. IndiGo may look unbeatable today, but challengers believe there's room for another strong competitor if they play smart. For you and me as passengers, this battle might feel like a win. More airlines mean lower fares, more routes, and better service, at least in the short run. But the danger is instability. When airlines slash prices below sustainable levels, they bleed money. And when that bubble bursts, passengers are left stranded, tickets are cancelled, and trust in the system takes a hit. The big question is, will India have room for so many players, or will we see another round of consolidation like in the past where only 2 or 3 giants survive? Some experts say the future could be an IndiGo versus Tata Group duopoly, with smaller players like Akasa struggling to carve a niche. Others believe India's growth is so massive that even 3 or 4 big airlines can coexist successfully. Right now, India's aviation feels like a high-stakes poker game. IndiGo is holding the strongest hand. The Tatas are betting big with Air India and Air India Express, and Akasa is hoping to sneak in with smart moves. But bubbles always look shiny until they burst. The real test will be who can stay profitable when the dust settles. So what do you think? Is India's aviation market big enough for all these airlines, or are we heading toward another crash landing like Kingfisher and Jet? Let me know in the comments, and if you like this breakdown of India's aviation bubble, do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.